Hi, this is Brenda, and I am reviewing question number 1 on page 444 for Daniel. And the question is, to determine whether a variable is being passed to a procedure by value or by reference, you will need to examine, and this is the following possibilities: the calling statement, the receiving procedure's header, the statements entered in the procedure, D, either A or B, meaning either the calling statement or the receiving procedures header. So I'm actually utilizing our Sumner solution because I thought it was quite perfect, giving us all the options to review. So as I open this up, you can see I have everything folded down and in. I love to do that to keep my screen nice and clean. And the calc button is where all the fun happens. So if you open up the calc button, in there we have two different statements, and we have a sub right here. Oh, it's not highlighting. So calc residential total, and we have a by value units as integer by reference charge as double. So it's actually utilizing both, and they're both in that header statement for the actual function, or I'm sorry, in this case it's a sub. And so beneath that we have a private function, get commercial total, and it's by value units, and we have it as a double because it's a function, it's returning. So we don't actually, so it's a little different. And when we're coming down here into the actual calc button click, so when you click the calculate button and it's trying to make a decision between which function or sub to use, we have calc residential total usage, and so you're appending your arguments or your parameters following the statement. And beneath it, we have the same thing going on here, but this is a function, so it's returning a value, which is why it gets equated. And if you notice that in these call statements, we don't see any reference to the data type or how it's being passed. So that right there answers the question for me, in that it cannot be A, because A is the calling statement and we don't see anything in the calling statement. B is the receiving procedures header, so these up here are the receiving procedures, sub-procedure. And so that is the answer. So it is not B, so therefore it can't be D. And the last part was the statements entered into the procedure. And that doesn't actually, that's neither here nor there as far as deciding how you can tell right off the bat if it's going to be passed by reference or by value. All right, I hope that makes it clear. I was a little wordy tonight, so a little punchy. I hope you have a great day, and I think that should be it.